Hooray for Hollywood. My mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank. Oh, hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my weekly movie review. This week I went to see Miracles from Heaven. It stars Jennifer Garner, Kylie Rogers, Martin Henderson, Eugenio Derbez, I'm sure I'm screwing up his name, and Queen Latifah, amongst others. It is the story of a Texas family called the Beams. Father, Kevin, played by Martin Henderson, Mama, Christy, played by Jennifer Garner, and their three cute little daughters. One of them, Annabelle, played by Kylie Rogers, has an issue in her intestines. They do not move the food, water, and even the air that she swallows, and it creates blockages and infections and all kinds of other things. And on top of that, there's no treatment and no cure. Well, there's treatment, but it's not exactly wonderfully effective, and there's no cure. They hear about a Dr. Nurko in Boston, played by I'm saying it wrong, Eugenio, that's it, Derbez. And he is the number one person in this field, and through Christie's diligence and the intervention of others, she's finally able to get Anna in to see him, and he does what he can, but their situation is dire. The movie is the story of Christie's battle with her faith, as she wonders why God would let her little 10-year-old daughter suffer through this terrible malady and not do anything, apparently not do anything about it. This is one of those faith-based type films. It is well done. It's very emotional. It's a sweet film. You can take the whole family to it. The characters are well drawn, and Jennifer Garner puts forth a terrific performance as Christy Beam. There aren't really any heavies in the story, any villains to speak of other than Anna's disease, except for a couple of people in the church who are very judgmental and say some very stupid things. If I have a problem with the film, it is this apparent need to insert conflict where there really shouldn't be any. I have a hard time believing anybody in a church would approach this family and say the things to them that a couple of people in the church do. They also rear their ugly head later on. So if the film has a problem, it's this conflict begins Christie's questioning of what God's plan is for her daughter and why he's letting her suffer through this. And it felt a little unnecessary. I would think the situation itself would provide all of the conflict that would be needed to set up her lack of, or her questioning of her faith. That put aside, the whole movie is very nice and very sweet. You'll be moved to tears a time or two. And Kylie Rogers is terrific in the role of Anna. She's asked to go through some terrible emotional ordeals through the film as the character deals with her illness, and she is fantastic in the role. There's also the battle on the home front as Kevin is put into the role of mother and father as Christy is flying back and forth with Anna from Boston. Queen Latifah shows up as a kind of diversion, guardian angel kind of character, and she's not on screen much, but she does bring a nice bit of comedy and levity into the story when it's pretty much needed. Of course, the story is based on a true story, a book of the same name about this family. Take from that what you will, as far as what happens in the story. While the religion aspect is not shoved down the throat of the audience, it is certainly there, but not in a way that feels pushy or like there's an agenda. It is part of the story, and it was part of the real story, and it's part of the movie story, and it's handled very well. I enjoyed the movie a lot. I'm giving it 4 stars. Sorry, 4 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com and read my complete review. You can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan, and you can send emails to me, StanTheMovieMan@Comcast.net. Till next time, later.